This video is entitled Maintenance, Assembly File, Utility Menu, Copy of Range of Assemblies. The Copy of Range of Assemblies utility is one of the most powerful assembly tools available. Many times when creating an assembly, you find that the assembly is very similar to one that is already in the file. All it may need is to have one or two parts added to it or a couple of parts replaced within it. When you click on the menu option, Utility, Copy of Range of Assemblies, the program will display a utility form that will contain the following controls. You would click on the Start Copying from Assembly to display a list of assemblies that you wanted to copy to a different location. So I would select, let's just assume that I'm going to select these EMT assemblies, and I'm going to copy them to a different location because I want to do something else to it. As a matter of fact, while I'm in here, that's how these assemblies were all created. A half-inch EMT assembly was created first, then the half-inch with 3 number 14s was next. They were just copied, one at the top to another, and it's just a quantity changed. So let's go ahead and proceed with the discussion. Let's go click OK on that one, and I want to stop copying after this assembly here. So now I'm going to start copying from assembly 1000, and I'll stop copying after I've copied 1009. The program then asks me for where do I want to start writing these assemblies to, and this is why it's so important to have a printout of the assembly file. In a video that we're going to talk about in a few minutes, I will show you how to create a printout. But anyway, let's just assume, and I'm not going to proceed with this, but let's assume that I wanted to copy it to the start at assembly number 10,000. I would enter 10,000. Now, when these assemblies were created, they were separated by 1 digit. So the next assembly, the 3/4 inch EMT, was 1001. The 1 inch was 1002, etc., etc. Now maybe I want to spread them out a little bit. That's what this increment new assembly numbers by means. I can increment them by 2, I can increment them by 3, or I can, so that there's 4 spaces between them. So one assembly would be created at 10,000, the next one would be 10,004, the next one would be 10,008. Once I'm satisfied with my selections, I click the copy button and the program automatically copies it. When it copies an assembly that contains a lot of parts in it, it copies those parts as well. Not just the name, but the whole assembly. If I don't want to proceed, I click the exit button, which is what I'm going to do now. And that's the end of the Maintenance, Assembly File, Utility Menu, Copy a Range of Assemblies utility.